messages from a lot of sisters asking for me to do this video. This is a video which has been requested numerous times, as a lot of you are confused as to whether you are actually praying your salah in the correct way or not. So inshallah today I will be showing you the methods in which a woman should stand whilst praying, should prostrate, should do ruku', and hopefully inshallah this can help and benefit those who need this help. Inshallah, if you know of anyone within your family members that will need this help, do share this video with them as well. And inshallah, let's just get straight into it. Bismillah.
Just some important points for you to remember, inshallah. A woman's prayer is not like a man's prayer. Before you begin your prayer, a woman is to make sure that their entire body is covered except their hands, face and feet. Sayyidatuna Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala anha narrated, Allah doesn't accept the prayer of the woman who isn't covered properly. This is narrated in Tirmidhi, Abu Dawood and Ibn Majah. This prayer method that we will be going through today is based upon the Hanafi fiqh.
When a woman is going to begin her prayer, she will stand in this position. Her feet should be next to one another like this, as so. If you can see my feet, you will see that they are a joint. If you are unable to keep your feet together whilst praying your salah, then you can keep a distance of 4 fingers in between your feet.
Just another important point here, inshallah, before you begin with the opening takbir, it is important that you make an intention in your heart and your mind, and you will make this intention whilst you are saying the opening takbir, which is the Allahu Akbar. An example of an intention is, I am performing 2 rak'at of Fard Salah of Fajr to please Allah, and I am facing towards the Qibla.
When you will say the opening takbir, you will raise your hands.
For when you are raising the hands, you must raise your hands to the shoulders / near to the chest.
And you will say Allahu Akbar. Once you have gone from this position, you will now place your hand upon your chest. So your left hand will be first, and then your right hand will go over your left hand. Throughout your prayer, your vision, your looking should always be in the place where you will prostrate. And in this position, you will begin to recite the thana, which is Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa tabaraka ismuka wa ta'ala jadduka wa la ilaha ghayruk. You will read the ta'awuz and the bismillah. A'udhu billahi minash shaytanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Then you will recite Surah Fatiha, which is the opening surah of the Quran. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Then you will say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. You will attach a surah after the Surah Fatiha. You can recite any surah that you would like here. And then you will say Allahu Akbar. Once you say Allahu Akbar, then you will go into the bowing position, where your hands will now go onto your knees. So for a woman, she is not required to be completely straight. She will place her hands upon her knees and she will say, Subhana Rabbiyal Azim, Subhana Rabbiyal Azim, Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. Then she will rise by saying, Sami'allahu liman hamidah, Rabbana.
Assalamu alaikum guys, sorry, so whilst I was editing I realized that some of the video got cut off. So here we will recite Sami'allahu liman hamida, Rabbana lakal hamd. and this will be recited whilst we will be standing, rising from the bowing position to the standing position.
Her hands will remain beside her side. When she stands, she will say Allahu Akbar, and then she will go into the prostration.
So just an important point here, when you are declining into the prostration position from the standing position, you are to place your knees on the ground first, and then your hands, and then followed by your face, which will be between the palms of your hand. The nose and the forehead must be touching the ground, and you will pause for a moment in serenity, and then you will recite the tasbih, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, at a minimum of 3 times.
The way you will go into your prostration is as follows. And then you will place your hand on the ground and you will do sajda between the 2 hands.
Assalamu alaikum. So the audio got cut off again, so I'll just quickly explain that now. Whilst you are in the prostration position, you will read Subhana Rabbil A'la, Subhana Rabbil A'la, Subhana Rabbil A'la. You will recite this a minimum of 3 times, and this will be done whilst your head is in prostration between your palms. Also, when you go into sajda, the back and the body of a woman should be close in contact and as low as possible near the earth, trying not to be high but as close as possible.
When the sitting position for a female will be so. Her feet will be emerging from the right hand side and her toes will be facing towards the Qibla, as so. She will sit in this position while she is prostrating. Prostrate as so. Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, Allahu Akbar. In her second prostration, when she says Allahu Akbar, she will rise while she's saying Allahu Akbar. So, Allahu Akbar. She will stand in this position. And then again, she will place her hands on her chest. Her vision, her sight will be down in the place where she will prostrate. And then this is her second raka'at. She will begin with Surah Fatiha. And again, she will attach another surah after Surah Fatiha. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر سبحان ربي العظيم سبحان ربي العظيم سبحان ربي العظيم سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر سبحان ربي الأعلى سبحان ربي الأعلى. Now she will sit in this position. Her legs will be emerging from the right hand side and her toes will be facing towards the Qibla, and her hands will be upon her thighs. And she will read the tashahhud. التحيات لله والصلوات والطيبات السلام عليك أيها النبي ورحمة الله وبركاته السلام علينا وعلى عباد الله الصالحين. Now when you get onto the testimony, you will say أشهد أن لا, and at the time when you say لا إله, you will raise your finger of your right hand. لا إله. And then when you say illallahu, you will place your finger back down. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Then you will recite the Salawat Ibrahimiyya or Durood Ibrahim. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Then you will recite a dua. رَبِّ اجْعَلْنِي مُقِيمًا.
Assalamu alaikum guys, so the audio was cut off, so I'm going to recite the dua for you inshallah. رَبِّ اجْعَلْنِي مُقِيمَ الصَّلَاةِ وَمِنْ ذُرِّيَّتِي رَبَّنَا وَتَقَبَّلْ دُعَاء رَبَّنَا اغْفِرْ لِي وَلِوَالِدَيَّ وَلِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ يَوْمَ يَقُومُ الْحِسَابُ. This is the dua that you will recite at the end of your prayer.
You will exit your prayer and you will complete your prayer by giving salam to the right and then salam to the left.
So you'll end the prayer by giving salam to the right and then salam to the left. You will say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
And then this will now complete your prayer.
So this completes our video for today. This is more or less the method in which a woman should pray her salah. If you have any questions or have any issues with this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, share, and send this out to all of your family and friends. If you know anyone who is struggling to pray, then send this out to them. Inshallah, by you sending this to them, and if they are able to benefit, then inshallah you will also get a portion of that reward that they will receive from praying in the correct way, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair to every single one of you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallim.